And we're keeping that down. And the objective now is to attain peace. But peace is not the absence of conflict, but peace is the resolution of conflict.
Okay, so Mr. Prime Minister, it is that your administration has successfully been dealing with the push factors that would drive people to look towards the US.
Yeah, and as I travel, one of the things I get is that people are, people have been saying, but I'm going to get my Jamaican passport. If you look at the number of applications for Jamaican passport from overseas, it has just increased almost 100-fold, more than that. So people are beginning to look back at Jamaica seriously to come back. Now, for those persons who have, genuinely, there's always a certain number of persons who genuinely want to migrate, they want access, we don't train nuclear scientists here, for example. They might want to take up a course in nuclear science, they have to migrate to whatever it is. So those are persons who are going to be affected by this without a question. And of course, we do have an obligation to pursue the diplomatic channels, but we must always bear in mind that's a sovereign decision by a sovereign country. And, we make no pronouncements on it, other than we will use our diplomatic efforts to restore normalcy. But bear in mind the position. We must build our own country. And we need to stop this kind of view that, it's so easy to say, there's a kind of cynicism, but this is no reality. Mm-hmm. Other countries may very well follow suit. There is a growing public view in many developed countries. I don't know if Jamaicans follow international affairs, but you're seeing a growing trend for countries to want to stem immigration. So we need to look.
If there's no enthusiasm on your part to really lobby the Trump administration.
Oh, no, that's not what I've said. That's not what I've said.
Jamaicans to be accepted.
No, that's not what I've said. I've said we will pursue diplomatic channels. Mm-hmm. We definitely will do that. But we are going to pursue even more, making our country the place of choice to live, work, do business, raise families, and retire in paradise. I think that is a greater objective than we must